¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos. Vamos, lo metimos. Wow, me llamaron, hermano. Vámonos a ver qué pasa.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison.
No tan rápido, amigo.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see...
And the finish!
Oh, shit.
De Jong.
Engáñame si puedes.
Davids does really well to win the ball there. Gattuso.
Ay, la poncha de tu hermana.
Nice looking ball.
Perro madre.
Floated
Bien,
forward.
cabrón. ¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Maldini deals with that comfortably. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still
Bien
trying
ahí.
to have a good look at one another.
Ay, güey.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played into space. Rummenigge. Aimed in towards the centre. Skillfully cut out. He is
Quiero
so
jugar a
at
centro.
ease on the ball. Now it's Pushka's great chance.
Uf. Qué
The
portero,
keeper's
hermano.
reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And he'll shoot here! A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh,
Ay, loco.
firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Puskás. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think
Bye,
both
bye.
teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Looking for a runner. Think through.
Él quiere jugar a
There is a
centro.
look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's made sure that's not
A la
through.
güey. ¿Qué
Calm,
pasa,
that's
mamá,
good
loco?
distance on it.
Tuve oportunidad y no lo aproveché.
Maldini. Davids. Threads one in. Oh, tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful
Ese
lot,
Suárez
to be honest.
buenísima, hermano. Como que mi internet está mal.
Gets the shot away! And he thumps it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't
Ha, ha,
hope with their
ha.
backs to goal.
Puskás is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho!
Loco, este portero, ¿quién es, hermano?
That was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Gol que no hace, gol que te hace.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Otra vez, mira.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Hernes receives it in a good position here.
Uf.
Bergobi. And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. Gattuso. Hernes. He's in a great position here. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cruyff. It's made its way to him. Always onto this. Chance!
Uy.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's had a shot!
Nada, que siempre lo mismo.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another...
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the stand.
Bullish header!
No mames, loco. Que mi jugador no hace nada, loco.
This is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tiene ahí, cabrón.
That's a little off target. Looking for the run.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee.
Vamos.
Tries to pass it through. Well, they could break here. Now, what about this cross?
Moléstalo.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Here's a sharp little ball here.
Que pa mal malo, loco.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Looking for a corner.
Puta madre.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, hombre, loco.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Este güey, ¿quién es?
Costa Curta, given the lift of his goal. De Jong. Ernest. Good ball, good take. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to play him in. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Gattuso. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gattuso kept his eye on it.
Tardaste,
And he's
hermano.
there. Probing pass.
Puskas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives.
Loco, ¿qué trae? ¿Está mal mi internet o soy yo?
Should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yo no entiendo esta mierda, hermano.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into
¿Ves?
nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ve lo que te digo.
Cruyff.
No hace nada mis jugadores.
Ernest. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gattuso. Ernest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's having a shot!
Uf.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rummenigge clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Voy a meter a Gullit de MC a ver qué tal rinde ese Gullit.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gattuso. Messi. Now it's Puskás. That is a great pick out. Gattuso. Played out to the left flank. Costa Curta cuts it out. Gattuso. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. There's the shot!
Ah, madre.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Now he's got
Gánalo
space
si
here.
puedes.
Well, played right into his
Eres
path.
lentísimo, hermano.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Davids. That has been
Ese rival me está
cut
ganando a
short.
gusto nomás.
De Jong. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. Just the goal. Yamal! Oh,
Vamos.
and that was his 20th goal for this team. Truly
Apretamos.
superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Ah, mames, pero llega, pendejo.
Themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
It's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's played in here. And the number on the board is 3.
Ah,
That's at the end. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
está malísimo el internet, hermano. Siento que mis jugadores no hacen nada.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate literati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can he get it through? And this is Pele! Gattuso. And now the breakaway. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in.
Ah, madre, Suárez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! won't be happy with that one. And it's Deco. Ambitious ball here. And the shot! Goal! Poland! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, a breakthrough already. Nesta. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. In towards the back stick.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some,
Madre, muy mal.
unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Caceres. Deco. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar moves wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Davids. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldinho!
Hombre, Ronaldinho.
Decent enough try. Pele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just the goalkeeper, and the shot!
Bien.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Messi! And that is wildly off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries a measured ball. Chance! He will be livid with himself. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi!
Uf, vamos.
Barcelona are back in business. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Poland have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that is a chance for a shot!
¿Cómo es posible, loco?
Poland! And they're back in front. No space.
Ay,
You just cannot stop
ah,
him.
madre, ¿qué le
Yeah, he
pasa a mi
won the
jugador?
jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Mira.
Poland get themselves into the lead. Poland do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Poland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pele. Pele. Played out towards the right wing. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. Shoots! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is 2. And there's the end of the first half.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Played back in. He's big. Can he finish? Maldini. Now, can they get him away? And this is Luis Suarez. Fiore. Probing pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiore. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Oh, a delicate chip through. Maldini. That's been intercepted. Ball's gone astray. And this is Figo. And it's made its way, takes a shot! Gattuso. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Delivered with swing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, there's a probing ball. And that looks a decent ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession,
It's Ronaldinho! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Valió queso, loco. No sirvo para nada. No sirvo para eso, hermano.
Bullish header! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
A ver si podemos remontarlo.
Julie reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
that's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's intervened well there. Bergomi. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bergomi. Oh, Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now Davids. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Gattuso, distributed tidily. Ronaldinho. Chiellini gets good distance on it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's Ronaldinho.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might
No,
just
¿dónde,
get that little
pendejo?
break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he has
Vale,
been fouled
falta,
there.
loco.
Cambio de jugadores.
Uf. ¿Quién dijo miedo?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ando valiendo verga.
Maldini gets it away. Davids. Pull it.
Dale, Tami.
That pass isn't the best.
Ese es Lamin, loco.
Chiellini. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to get it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they
Que
get
se
it.
norma malo.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Serves up across. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Pero qué pasa más malo, loco.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No,
No
hombre,
way
loco.
through.
Los jugadores no hacen ni
Maldini
un
gets
puto
across
paso
to
bueno.
intercept that.
Whatever
Yeah.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found
Ah!
the way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And
Qué
that's the end
cagada.
of that. It all started well enough. Played in with purpose. Out to the left it goes.
Habrá 2 minutos.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look. And the finish! And that is the end of it.
Ay, loco.
Right till the finish. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.
A ver, voy a jugar así. Vamos. Otra goleada me va a hacer ese gol.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football.
Ya
Ensuring
perdí
that
el balón.
yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Estoy en pendejo, loco.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Brilliantly cut out. We expected better, and so did he. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Donatoni. Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress.
No, muy despacio.
Well, the idea
Tardé a
was a
hacer
good one.
pase, hermano.
The execution of it, not
Loco,
quite so.
¿cómo pasó esta
He
mierda?
made it look a bit predictable.
Vale, verga, loco.
Great chance! He's delivered on it! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it
Algo
away with
puro de
great
papas.
poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous,
Mira,
fabulous finish.
pero qué
Anything
mierda les
that
pasa a mis
goes to the
jugadores,
front of the
loco.
goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
No
Kante
quiere ni
puts his foot on the
centro.
gas, and it's Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri with the cross. It's been shipped out wide. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Conte. That's tidy. Donatoni. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez. Chance!
No sirvo, loco, no sirvo.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's through, now is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri battling down that right flank. Now it's Neymar.
Mira.
Now
No,
can they
hermano.
get him away? Nesta cuts it out. And he's had it nicked away.
Fácil le quiten la pelota.
And this is Luis Suarez. Conte. Luis Suarez. He's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho.
¿Y ese qué
And
tipo de
that's been
pase es
intercepted.
esa?
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Maldini. Cross in, looks like a good one. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Suarez picks it up out wide. Now it's Donatoni. Messi.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess it.
No me salen los pases, hermano.
Now it's Messi. That's a dangerous ball. Ronaldinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That was good alertness. Belletti. It's Pedri. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Donatoni. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Still no way through.
Mira,
The defender
fácil
here
pierde
is
el balón.
resolute. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Eso solo no reacciona, hermano.
Pedri. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Always Ronaldinho!
Vamos, cabrón.
Barcelona are back in business.
¿Y ahora qué va a hacer, Rickman?
Worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
It's Luis Suarez! That's another chance!
Vamos.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chouameni, Conte. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Pedri. Luis Suarez!
Ah,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
He gets big.
vamos.
It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well defender did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
No. Dejamos a Messi en su lugar. No quiero hacer cambio todavía.
And that's
Ah,
it.
bueno.
With that, it's time for me to thank you,
Abandono el
David,
partido.
and to wish you a very good evening.
$50 moneditas. Voy a terminar eso y luego voy a jugar divisiones. A ver qué tal me va. Este Messi siempre viene con flecha. A la igual, mira. Eric Cantona. Vamos a ver qué tal no va. Los dibujitos, dice. No quiero jugar el compa.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
Vámonos.
So it's down to business here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploit.
It's Luis Suarez!
Oh.
The keeper
Primera
has
llegada,
acted
hermano.
superbly there.
is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira can get it clear. And it's Gattuso. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Played out to the right. Barcelona finding their passes. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Griezmann. And Inter now could counter-attack. Now it's Pedri. And here's Cantona. And this is Romario. Hefty.
Penalty. No.
The referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. It's to go
Siempre
one
la
up.
misma. Hijo de la semilla, loco. Dice. Iba a ir allá, pero
Never any doubt. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper
así no podemos empezar.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedri, nicely weighted ball.
Vale, verga, loco, pero corre, hermano.
He has found the way through. Shoots! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Pedri. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Griezmann. Neymar.
¿Qué mierda le pasó a este güey? Que no hace el pase. Quedó más tieso.
Ronaldinho touches it back. Pedri. Ronaldinho. He's gone for goal!
¡Ay, güey!
Good first touch and
Pensé que era gol,
almost as
loco.
good a second.
Gattuso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
¿Qué pedo? Ah, le tíralo, loco. ¿Qué espera, hermano? Tu cumpleaños.
Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it?
Well played and well cleared.
Bien, loco.
It's gone for a throw-in.
No sé qué trae ser igual, hermano.
Showing good feet. He's found the way through.
Ay, pendejo de mierda.
And it's De Jong.
La regalaste ya.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now will
Ahora
see them
sí.
lose it.
Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get
Ay,
it?
cobarde de juego, loco.
Messi finds himself offside. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared without complication. He's only too happy to take that back. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pero,
Pass is
loco,
intercepted.
¿qué?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Gattuso. Looking for the right. Tries a shot! It's Eagles again!
Vamos.
Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
Bien ahí.
Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
Messi!
Ay,
Smooth start, they
güey.
want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save. Well,
Si no hubiera
someone's doing
tocado
his
el
job
güey.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot!
Vamos. Qué buena.
Goal, Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. Now can he find a finish? Real chance! Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That pass isn't the best.
Vale.
De Jong. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Neymar.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Vamos.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
The fuck.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Griezmann. Cannavaro. Vieira. And it's Pedri. Now it's Romario. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. This is promising. So chance for a shot! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to get it away. Ball comes in. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up
Ah.
for counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Griezmann. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Oh no, what has happened here? Offside that time.
Qué rabia, hermano. Qué rabia. Bien ahí.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific... He's had a shot!
Vamos.
He's got a goal! 2 up now.
Qué buen
and
gol.
they are cruising. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed
¿Cuál
pressing
falta?
team.
¿Cuál falta, hermano?
Quite uncomfortable for them.
Es serio, árbitro.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the
Oof.
moment, and the question is...
It's a quick one. Cantona. Threads one in. Cannavaro. And it's De Jong. Now it's Cantona. Shot a goal!
¡Ah!
And it's in! Right back in the game! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a
Corre.
beauty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho tries to play it through, steaming on goalwards. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! It's
Vamos.
there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pedri. That's gone loose. Griezmann gets flagged offside.
Es hora de hacer un cambio. Vámonos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Griezmann, numero 99, numero 11, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 21, il numero 14. Via, il numero
Tries to
22.
pass it through.
Attenzione, una
It's a
sostituzione.
goal.
Corre, Ronaldinho.
And it's Pedri. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso is going to be disappointed with that. Pedri powering forward here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Ronaldinho
recupero.
stood his ground strongly. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Ah!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their third corner. No way through, so back it comes. Big header! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Just eases him off the ball. It's come to nothing. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome.